Hi.
Hey, how you doing?
Not too good.
Not too good. That's not very good.
I just had buffalo chicken macaroni and cheese meal. Hello, everybody. This is JizzyJ and the Gweeb in the morning and the evenings. We're coming at you at 11:57.
On the dot.
That
As
means it's the morning, almost the evening,
yep,
almost the morning, and the evening is now.
that is 100% factual. And today we have a very, very, very special episode planned for our listeners.
Oh yes, we have planned this since the day we were birthed from our moms. Um, we remember coming out and seeing this person speak to us, and ever since then, every birthday we we can talk to them. And my last birthday, I asked him if he wanted to be on a podcast, and he said okay. And so this is the first time that it's not our birthday, and we will be talking with him, talking to you guys.
Yep, and it's actually a very he's a very hard person to get in contact with, because he only talks to us on our birthday. So we have to make sure to plan very much ahead of time to be able to get this very special guest on the podcast. But today, would you like to introduce our guest, Jizzy?
Yes, my friends, my associates, colleague Gweeb, we are gathered here today to summon the great Casper.
Yes, Jonathan Casper is his full name. Jonathan
Fine
Caspertons.
Caspertons, originally born in Ireland, grew up during the potato famine until he moved to America in his ghost form after his death when he died in Ireland from overexhaustion. And he came here. He came to the hospitals that we were birthed in, and he spoke to us. We were the first humans that he contacted, and he ever since we've gotten to know him, and we were fortunate enough that he picked us because I never believed in ghosts before that, the undead, until he met me when I was the wee little lad, embryo sac.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so Jonathan Caspertons, welcome to the podcast. Oh yeah, no problem at all, man. We're really glad to have you. Um,
Hey.
but why don't we start off by kind of, if you don't mind talking about it. I know it's kind of a maybe a sore subject for you, and I don't want to ruin the mood by asking this right away, but do you want to kind of explain to our listeners maybe how you met your ultimate demise?
Oh my god.
What? That's tragic.
And they just left. They just packed their bags and just left you like that.
So you were just left eating rotting, poisonous potatoes all by your lonesome in the cabin?
Oh, and raisins. Okay, I guess that's not that bad, but I mean still.
Yeah, I mean that's not a very balanced meal, poisoned potato and raisins. You got to get at least like a carrot in there or something. Oh,
They didn't have carrots in Ireland?
oh, they had carrots, but you were allergic to them. Oh my
Okay, so
goodness.
I'm glad that you were at least able to make it to the afterlife after all that tragedy.
Do you do you prefer the afterlife compared to the present life? Okay. What are your some favorite of your sorry. What are some of your favorite afterlife activities that you like to perform maybe on like a regular basis?
Wait, okay, I didn't know they had pools. So you're telling me that the diving board goes like at least what to like Mount Everest height, and you can just holy shit.
Oh my, that's
But how big
insane.
is the splash? There's no splash?
I mean, I guess that makes sense since you're like a ghost and all, right?
Yes, but I mean, but why would there be water there in the first place? There's no splash. It's not water?
What is it? No way. I guess I never thought about it like that.
I don't I don't understand how could you get gravy in there in the afterlife? I thought like I thought like our foods won't transcend into your realm. Thanksgiving? Yeah, I like Thanksgiving. It's my third favorite holiday. No, no, Easter is my least favorite
What's
because
your
one time.
favorite? No way. I never would have guessed that, honestly.
See, I thought it was Halloween, but I mean that's the obvious choice. But
Yeah, that's what I would have thought.
Valentine's Day? Are you kidding me? I didn't know you were romantic.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Well, yeah. Well, it was because I had a it was like a tragic moment when I was a child. My parents set up an Easter egg hunt for me, and I went out of the boundaries and ended up on a battle, like a cruise battleship, but it was actually one of the ones they were using for one of the wars. I didn't like. I thought I was swimming to like the egg, but it was a battleship, and they enlisted me. Yeah.
That
No, I was in the army at that point, but I was only like 5. But they had a program where they trained me.
wow, that sounds like a topic we need to cover deeper in another episode.
I mean, it's not something I like to bring up every now and then. I mean, you've seen it, right? Like, you were following all my birthdays, so you knew how I grew up on that shit.
Yeah, and you've seen the movie about it too, right? Yeah,
You haven't seen it?
well, I'd recommend it. It's a really good watch. But JizzyJ, how do you feel about them making a movie about that?
I mean, I tried to shut that out in the past. I've gotten a lot of publicity about it. They actually made a Carl's Jr. commercial when they were releasing the Carl's Jr. $6 portobello mushroom burger. They actually their first commercial that ever came out was about the child soldiers enlisting onto battleships. From and I remember watching that when I was 35, and I got like PTSD flashbacks of the first time they brought me onto the ship with the ropes, and they had like a hook and they hooked me up, um, and they put me up like a flag, like they pulled the ropes up or down, and then I went up, uh, and I was hanging there, and they're saluting me like, and they had a national anthem I think for the program that they uh, that they wrote to say once they put me up like a flag.
Wow. That sounds like a very intimate story, and I don't want to push it anymore. I know you're uncomfortable talking about it.
Yeah,
So
I'm
so
crying right.
uh don't cry. Let's just so Jonathan Caspertons, um would you like to maybe explain why us two out of everybody in America that you chose to visit us on our birthdays and kind of get to know us every birthday? No. but, no, but like why would you do that?
Dude, you crazy.
It,
No way.
I mean that's pretty insane. Like, okay.
How fast are you going? And then you inverted the bitch?
How did the tubes get intertwined like that?
Oh, okay, I see. So you're saying that you grabbed the person behind you, interlocked the. So you're saying you telling me you brought a rope up the from the staircase, and they let you bring a rope, which I doubt once of all, because like you're basically have no clothes on, and they would be sus of a rope, because and why wouldn't they be? But if you did manage to get it on, where did you hide the rope? Ew.
Yeah, that doesn't sound very pleasant. Do you like have a sense of feeling? Like, did you feel that as a ghost? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend you with the term ghost. What would you prefer we call you? Oh,
All right.
okay.
From now on, we will call you the Pendulum. Very weird name. I wouldn't consider that as a somebody from the afterlife, but if whatever floats your ghost boat. Now you're telling me when you interlocked the tubes, uh, and you basically inverted yourself underneath while the water was spraying underneath you. How were you able to breathe? Oh yeah, that's
Oh,
right.
yeah. I guess that makes sense since you're the pendulum and all. You don't really have to.
Now here's something I'm very curious about. Why do you call yourself Pendulum?
Wait. Okay, I'm a little confused now. So, okay, so you're from Ireland, but before you passed away, you were able to make it to Afghanistan? Or I'm a little.
That's where
Oh,
you that's where your final resting place was? I thought it was in Ireland.
yeah. I had thought the same thing.
Oh, okay, so you starved to death but you got resuscitated.
Did they while while you were incapacitated from starving? Is that when they moved you to Afghanistan, or was it like After. Oh, it was on the right there. Well, I
And
know it
what?
was a long time ago, so like how were they able to transport you so fast? Oh, so you kind of had a taste of the underworld before you passed away. So
Wow.
what was that experience like? I know that must have been like really crazy, you know. You probably weren't expecting that and then you came back to life and then
Wait. Okay. Wait. Say that again. Okay. I when you said underworld, I thought you meant like the like when you die and you go down there. But so they actually drilled their way to Afghanistan, and you had to hold the light. How many people were excavated hole for you to go through? That must have been like from Ireland to Afghanistan. That must have been a couple 100,000 miles.
wow, that's a pretty big team. Was it so I'm wondering how did they come across you? Was it like some type of like spoken prophecy that they were supposed to come get you, or was it kind of by chance, or what's the story behind that?
Oh my god! I I always get those scratch tickets at like the mall, Mega Millions. And you were okay. So how much did it say that you won off the lotto? Wow, that's a lot. But and then what? So what exactly when you went in to collect your reward? What? Oh,
Wait, so how many hot dogs were you eating? Oh, that's why they couldn't give you the reward. Well,
wow.
that doesn't seem very fair. Like it's not your fault the rocket ship took off.
Yeah, that wasn't right. You should have at least been on the rocket.
Right.
Oh, okay. So you thought the rocket was scheduled for 5 p.m. and then okay, I see what. And then you were going to the bathroom because of all the hot dogs, and then that's when they gassed you. Okay. Wow.
Well, I all right. So during my research, you know, you could tell me if this is true or not because you know it's hard to find a lot of solid information about this. But while I was researching, it actually came up that the rocket ship had taken off 10 minutes earlier than scheduled. Is that maybe like why you missed it or oh oh really?
I didn't even know people like carried Where's Waldo books.
Yeah, I didn't. Oh, it's an Australian thing.
Oh, it's called. Wait, it's called How's Waldo.
I mean, I guess that's true. Everybody asks where's Waldo, but nobody asks how's Waldo.
So it's like your Bible, or what?
Okay, yeah, I'm interested to hear more about this. Like, why don't you go a little bit more in depth about Waldonian religion?
Whoa! I thought it was like a fiction book. I didn't an actual society, a city,
Wow.
and
So
wait. So
is that where they were taking you in Afghanistan? Is Waldonia?
and that's where. Oh, that's where hide because everybody. Oh, everybody wears the same outfits, and so you were able to. blend in. Okay,
I-
that's smart.
Is that where they take the photographs that appear in the Where's Waldo documentary books? Oh no, they actually go offset for it. Okay, interesting.
Wow. And did they have refrigerators?
Ew. I would
Okay,
not.
well,
I would not want to
could
get
you
that
just
slime
unplug?
on me.
I understand this. Okay, all right, I understand, but couldn't you just unplug the and just like jump off it? No, you don't have to get inside. Like, why did you have to get inside after he was off? Okay, well, you could. Well, why'd you close it? So that's how it happened?
That just seems way convoluted than the original story.
But you're not sure. Were you at all, like, were you fully aware at that moment? Were you feeling yourself? Anything in your system?
Wow, so you actually got to meet Tom Hanks? Oh, he's the one who gave you
He
too
put.
much aspirin?
No, it was. It wasn't aspirin. Was it?
Oh
Well,
shit.
what drink did you order? He gave you the drink and you just accepted it?
I mean that's just common sense. Don't accept a drink from Tom Hanks.
I mean, I would say like don't accept a drink from anybody but Tom Hanks, you know? That's my philosophy.
Well, I just think
So,
if Tom Hanks ever offered me a drink, I wouldn't accept it. But if anybody else, I would definitely 100% accept it and just drink it without smelling it, without looking at it. I would just
see,
down it.
that's where we disagree. And I think our friend here can vouch for me in saying if you see Tom Hanks across of a bar and he's looking at you and he walks over to you and gives you a drink, I would gladly accept, and
Well, well, I
I
mean,
wouldn't think that
I
anything bad's gonna happen because it's a good moment for me.
right, I understand why you would think that and why that would be both of your philosophies, but look at the position it put the pendulum in, not a very good one.
Okay, so backtrack here. So in the fridge, lights went out. It didn't get cold, but it got hotter. No, warmer. Okay.
Wait, how many turtles? That just seems like too many turtles in a warm, dark room.
Okay, but so you're telling me there were bubbles, but there was no water. Turtles, bubbles, and no water. I don't understand how that's possible.
Well, how did you see the bubbles if it was dark? Oh, they that's pretty crazy. I never heard of glowing bubbles. Oh, it was made out of that slime.
Ugh.
Did they like slime you when they popped or how does that work?
Ugh.
Yeah, I would not want
What
to
it
be
tastes
in.
like?
That's pretty grimy.
Oh God. And and then, what did it feel like once you inhaled it? Whoa. Where'd you go? So you were still in the fridge, but you went somewhere else.
Wait, so how did they see you if you had already? Oh, okay,
Oh, the
but
bubbles.
I mean
Oh,
that kind of makes sense. But like, where did you get the invisibility cloak? Like, did you have it the whole time, or did somebody Tom Cruise?
but why would he give you? Oh, okay. Oh, I get it. Well, I think the Gweeb made a good point. Take back my statement. I would not accept from Tom Cruise.
well, well, no, don't get me confused. You can from Tom Cruise, it's okay to accept a drink from, but Tom Hanks, on the other hand,
Oh, good. Oh, not good. So Tom Cruise was there too?
wait, what music video?
Wait. Okay, hold up. So you're telling me they made 8 of those movies, and then the ninth Mission Impossible is a music video?
Was it like a musical or was it just like a few minutes long? Oh, I. How come we've never heard about this 16-hour Mission Impossible musical music video? Oh, that's why they kidnapped you? Well, I mean, I think you were doing the noble thing, honestly. I think a 16-hour Mission Impossible musical music video is something that the world needs to see, and I think you're very brave and noble for trying to release that to the public.
Wait, so why did he make you sit on the couch? He said he was casting you? Was there any music? Oh.
Oh, that type of casting. Did you break any bones or something? Why were they casting you like that?
Oh. Okay, see, that's something I was never really able to do. I've seen people do that, like, and I tried yesterday actually. I do this almost every week just to see if it's possible, but yeah, and I put my hand like under my back, and I tried to crawl upside down, but I ended up banging my head into my fridge, and then the fridge fell over onto me, and then it opened, and um, actually the ice cream that was in the fridge fell on my lap
Wait, hold on,
and
hold
ruined.
on, hold on. Pause your story real quick. You keep ice cream in the fridge, not the freezer?
Yes, because I like soupy ice cream.
Oh, okay. I guess we just go about different way because I also enjoy soupy ice cream, but I microwave mine out of the freezer.
Oh no, see, because the microwave, what it does is it kills the glutamins in the cream, so you're left with cream.
Well, yeah, yeah, that's the way I prefer it. I actually, the glutamins, they don't mix well with my system. What? How do
See,
you how do you prefer your ice cream? The pendulum.
what the fuck?
All right, think we're gonna have to draw the line right there. Think.
What? Wait, wait, what? How do you even get it on the ceiling?
Okay, but like, if there wasn't a giant spider web there, how would you do it then?
Okay, is this like something you made or? Because obviously, okay, I'm not stupid. Like I'm not dumb. I can't make silk. We process like that. But um, how did you obtain it? If it wasn't you, like, but you said there was you didn't use spiders. You didn't use silkworms. No
Co-
way.
Coconut milk? Okay, do you recycle the coconut shell though?
Oh, that's where it comes from.
Oh, I never knew that.
Wow. Next time I'm playing tennis, I'll put on the right shoes.
Oh, well shit, I've been using bowling shoes every time.
Ah, yeah. No. Yeah. Well, what did you just slip? Oh, well, personally, I prefer Klon, but I've had Fat Boy like bought a box. Okay, and then how far did it? How far did it? And you said you were it was one shoe that took the cream, but how many miles travel? Well, that's human inhumanly possible. Was this before or after you ghost?
Hey, remember don't call him that the G word.
Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, yeah.
All right, well, obviously he's getting a little sore on the subject, so why don't we just change it up a little bit? Um, Now, here on the JizzyJ in the mornings and evenings and sometimes the afternoons, we like to offer a safe place for our guests. We know that you're the pendulum, so the humanly listeners can't get to you, but we know that there's some others that might be able to, but we want to reassure you that you will be completely safe. We make sure of that. We make sure that all of our guests are well taken care of, and we like to offer our listeners the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So what I was wondering is if you could speak more about the drilling operation.
Yeah, we were very interested in this. We will not interrupt. Just pour your heart out. Go for it, bud.
No, you can say that.
It's okay to cry. That's okay.
Yeah, we know it's a sensitive subject. Oh, okay. I'm sorry to interrupt, but just to pause really quick, how long did that happen? Oh, wow. Okay, you can continue.
What time was dinner?
I mean, yeah, it does kind of matter because the time of dinner, has a very strong impact on the way things transpire afterwards. So if you could just give an exact time down to the milliseconds.
Wow. And you never experienced brunch? Well, how much oil was in the cup? Well,
How did the rhinoceros get there? I didn't know you could airlift a rhinoceros. Did they like carry it by a rope or did they put it like in the airplane with them?
wow. I didn't think. Wow.
That's so crazy.
So I didn't think a boogie board would be able to handle the weight capacity.
Yeah, was it just one boogie board or how many?
Oh, okay, that makes a little bit. That's like a mini boat.
Yeah.
Oh, from Walmart?
Wait, so they were just closed the whole day?
God.
Wow, that's I've never heard anything like that, but you know, okay, yeah. Well, yeah, like I was saying, I've never heard anything like that. I'm not too experienced in that field, but I know JizzyJ's grandfather actually kept a lot of interesting books that he wrote. So maybe did he know anything about that, Jizzy?
Wait, how did you? When did you guys meet? He was Irish? No, no, India. Art.
Oh, so you
You,
actually know about the books then?
you, you made the shelf. What? What did you? What? Wait. What was in the box? He didn't even give me anything. He took you out for ice cream, mint chocolate chip. Uh, Probably I'd have to say pistachio when I was a kid. No, I like pistachio now. I didn't like it when I was a kid, so it was an acquired taste. But right now I'd have to go with probably lime, lemon, or orange. No, no orange, fine. Lime
17?
times four.
So like a million then? Or two?
No, oh, okay. So it was divided by
Oh,
four.
so negative a million?
How are you able to afford that? Okay, that makes a lot more. Well, so that's why you're here. Okay.
Okay, so I mean that makes sense why you contacted JizzyJ on his birthday, but I'm still, you kind of explained it earlier, but just still a little lost and confused on how I got chosen.
What?
Wow. So I guess I should really thank you then for me and JizzyJ connecting.
I think what he's really trying to say is watch out when you were crossing the street, and if you see the moon is coming up. No, not the not that moon. Yeah. Don't tiptoe. That's what yeah, that's what he said. Backwards. Tiptoe backwards. Yes.
Oh, you know
But not
what? Oh, you know what that reminds me of? JizzyJ, before we started recording, it's actually so crazy that you bring this up because before we started recording, JizzyJ and I we were talking about the striped lines and the zigzags. What? No, no, no. It wasn't like that. It was like straight line. They were like 100% straight, like 180 degrees, but they were zigzags. No, I know, but Jizzy J, can you like explain?
yeah, okay. All right. Pendulum. Now just imagine. You see a circle. You step inside the circle and you hold the top and the left top right and the top left half with your right and left, and then you grab the bottom left and bottom right part section with your toes, and then if you start to turn, like if you start spinning down the hill, it will actually begin to zigzag into the direction that you are reverse, like the reverse thrust of your position. It'll send you in that direction. So what happens is your body goes diagonal when now usually our bodies since birth since of gravity we're always vertical, and when we're walking and then when we jump it's horizontal, but when we spin down a hill we become diagonal, and this is a phenomenon that we like to call in our industry Pythagorean, diagonalian, scallion.
Right. No, yeah, and actually, believe it or not, while I was doing the Pythagorean diagonalium scallium theorem, well, yeah, no, I mean that's understandable, but what I was gonna say is while I was performing this process, that's when my toes and my fingers disconnected from my hands and my feet respectively,
Uh,
and they
Such a
switched.
sad.
Yeah, that's why I have fingers on my feet and toes on my hands, actually. But
And see that, yeah, and I see. I understand where you're coming from. Obviously, that never happened to me when I tried it. I was fortunate enough to push my wrists up at the last second and hop over the fire hydrant. But when you have toes for hands, what they don't tell you is the toe jam. It gets really bad, and I didn't I don't I didn't know you had this. I knew my grandpa had a book uh, all about toe jam and ingredients for finger toe. And if it was on your hands, not on your toes, because once it becomes on your hands, the sweat globulates react differently because they're coming straight from your motor functions, since those are the primary appendages that you use. So they actually become sweet to the point of tasting like similar to a cherry pear hybrid. So he had to cook.
wait, so how many years were you in that industry before? before that happened.
Don't tell me you were the cook. Okay. Now I never tasted it before, but like, what was your favorite dish to make? See, that's something I did not expect to say.
So you had to serve the cook, the cop, the crook, and the crew. And
All through a kaleidoscope? How are you? How could you
wait,
like?
so yeah,
Oh,
okay,
well, that just seems like not a very good way of living. Well, I
yeah.
guess you do, but
Why would Consuela do that?
okay. Well, all you have to do is if if she has the bag, you just have to grab it, and then I mean, jumping off the roof. Okay, it's like what 10 feet, so your shins will probably be, but if you absorb that shock damage, you'd be able to crawl away, and then the jet skis are. You said yeah, there's like three of them, so you could have just tied them up together and taken the whole family. Of course not. No, I love my mother.
Well, on that note, I guess I just want to thank you again for being on the show. I know you're a hard man to get in contact with. You're very busy, so I want to thank you profusely for making time in your schedule to come on our podcast and kind of share your thoughts and experiences. Um, but before we go, I just want to say to our listeners out there, it's a very scary and dangerous world. So it's always important um, to look out your window sometimes